Unit 1, Consumer Mathematics, Applications of Percent. We're going to talk about percent change and other applications of percent. First, let's talk about percent change. Percent change is amount of change over the original, but that'll give you decimal form. So to convert it over to percent form, you multiply by 100 and tack on a percent symbol, or you do the decimal slide. Let's look at some problems involving percent change and then other applications of percent. On January 1st, gold sold for $1,000 an ounce, and on June 1st, the price for an ounce of gold had increased to $1,194 an ounce. Find the percent increase in the selling price for an ounce of gold. Okay, first, we've got to find the amount of increase. And the amount of increase is $1,194 minus $1,000, which is $194. Now let's find the percent increase. Percent increase is the amount of increase, $194, over the original, which is $1,000. If you do that division, you'll get 0.194, but we've got to multiply that by 100% to change it to percent. And so we get a 19.4% increase in the price for an ounce of gold. Let's look at another example. The median sale price of an existing home in Orlando dropped from $272,100 to $240,400 between the fourth quarter of 2006 and the fourth quarter of 2007. We're going to find the percent decrease in the median sale price of a home in Orlando. First, we've got to find the amount of decrease. Which is $272,100 minus $240,400. $272,100 minus $240,400 is $31,700. Now let's find the percent decrease. It's the amount of decrease, $31,700, divided by the original price of the home, $272,100, and then we'll multiply that by 100 so we can tack on a percent symbol. And we'll have to round. Let's see what we have. Now, the display on my calculator has the $31,700 on it. That's the output from my previous calculation. And I just need to divide that by 272,100, the original, and then slide the decimal 2 steps to the right, and we'll have approximately 11.7% decrease in the price of a home in Orlando over this particular time period. Our next example is Sydney buys gadgets for $140 and sells them for $203. Find the percent markup. Percent markup is the same idea as percent increase. It's the amount of markup over the original. So first, let's find the amount of markup. Which will be 203 minus 140. So 203 minus 140 is a $63 markup. So the percent markup is the amount of markup, $63, divided by the original amount, $140. And then again, we'll have to convert that to a percent. So let's see, I want to take the 63, the previous output on my calculator, divide by the original, $140. There's decimal form, If you convert it to a percent, you'll have a 45% markup. An electronics store is having a sale. An electronic device that regularly sells for $180 is on sale for $135. Find the percent discount. Percent discount is the same idea as percent markdown. First, we have to find the amount of discount. Which is $180 minus $135. Which is $45. So the amount of discount is $45. Well, the percent discount is the amount of discount, $45, over the original price over 180. And then again, you've got to convert it to a percent. So I want to take the 45, my previous output, divide by 180. I'll get decimal form, and then if I convert that to a percent, we're getting a 25% discount. Let's look at some other applications of percent. Anna is working in a one-year probationary period as a consultant. She currently earns $32,000 a year, and after her probationary period, her salary will increase by 12%. What will her annual salary be at that time? So we know her original salary. And we're trying to find her new salary after the raise. First, I'm going to find the raise. Her raise is 12% of her original salary. So her raise is 0.12, 12% in decimal form, times her original salary, $32,000. So her raise is 0.12 times 32,000, $3,840. That's not her new salary, that's her raise. Now her new salary will be her old salary plus her raise. So her new salary will be $32,000 plus the $3,840 raise she's going to get. So her new salary will be her raise, well, let me go ahead and type this in, $32,000 plus her raise, $3,840. Her new salary will be $35,840. A comment I want to make here is her raise is 12% of her original salary. Her raise is 12% of her original salary. Let's look at an example where rather than getting a pay raise, we're getting a pay cut. Tyler works for Acme. They've just lost a large contract, and the employees have been asked to take a 15% pay cut. Tyler is currently earning $35,000 a year. We're trying to figure out what his salary will be after the cut. Okay, so what we're going to do is first, his cut is 15% of his current salary. His pay cut is 15% of his original or current salary. And this is his original salary before the cut. So his cut is 0.15 times $35,000. 0.15 times $35,000. His pay cut is $5,200 $2,950. So his new salary will be his original minus his cut, which will be the $35,000 minus the $5,250. So his new pay $35,000 minus $5,250 will be $29,750. Again, in this example, we knew his original pay, and we used that to figure out his pay after the cut. We have one more example, and this one's a little bit different. In this last example, due to a downturn in the economy, Thurston Howell III's net worth dropped by 15%. If his net worth is now $8,925,000, what was his net worth before the downturn? So in this particular problem, we know the new net worth, and we're trying to work backwards and find his original net worth. So I'm going to write a little word equation here to help me get organized on this particular problem. Let me write a note here. We are trying to find original worth. The net worth before the downturn. Okay, his original worth minus his loss will equal his new or current net worth. Now what's different here is we don't know the original amount, but we know he lost 15% of his original amount. But we don't know the original amount. That's the great unknown. In a math class, the great unknown is called X. So his original amount, X, his original worth, minus his loss. Well, his loss is 15% of the original. So that's 15% of X is equal to his new current net worth. Well, I can't handle 15%. I have to write that as a decimal. So X minus 0.15X equals his new current net worth is only $8,925,000. Now a reminder, X is really 1X, and 1X is really 1.00X, and so X minus 1,500X is 8,500X. Just think about if you have $1 and you spend 15 cents, you're left with 85 cents. So 0.85X equals 8,925,000. Divide by 0.85. These are commas right here. And we'll see what X is. So I'll need my calculator here. 8,925,000 divided by 0.85 is, help me with the zeros here, before this economic downturn, Thurston Howell III's net worth was $10,500,000. X is his original net worth before the downturn. Sorry about that little note there at the end. We'll ignore that.